This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1320 Moncado Drive, Glendale, California, 91207. Today is March 14th, 2022. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 4-inch black ABS waste line located just along the driveway on the right-hand side on the wall next to the what appears to be a bathroom window. And again, this is our 4-inch ABS waste line. This goes in the driveway. This goes towards the rear of our property here, and this does appear to be our bathroom window. And again, this is like the entrance to the bathroom or to the side entrance to the house. So again, we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear it's got a little bit of buildup and stuff in this area here, but it is black ABS waste line. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And those joints all appear to be in fair condition. We're dropping down, and we'll make a little bit of a turn. And again, we're going to continue to push out. And as we continue to push out, it does appear that we're holding some water in this area. We're starting right around 22 feet. Right around 21 feet, 6 inches on the camera monitor. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. Again, it does appear we're holding water. There's no water being ran inside the house. It just appears that we are completely holding water. You can see we do have an offset in this transition from black ABS waste line to cast iron waste line, and you can see we do have an offset here and holding back some water and some debris in that area. It does appear to be approximately a 15-foot belly. So again, we're going to continue to push out, and again, it does appear that we transition to what appears to be cast iron sewer pipe. And you can see the cast iron sewer pipe does appear to have quite a bit of buildup, quite a bit of debris, a lot of scaling. Almost 1/3 of the pipe is pretty much built up there at the bottom. So we're going to continue to push out, and as we push out, it does appear we're transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is just to the right of the driveway in the plant area, next to the grass in the plant area. We did mark it with an orange flag head, 5 foot 2 inches deep, and this is our transition from cast iron waste line to vitreous clay sewer line. And again, this area here would be a good location for a mainline sewer clean out. So again, we're going to continue to push out, and those joints appear to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. There does appear to be a root intrusion, or a piece of root laying there on the side of the pipe right around the 3 o'clock. So again, as we continue to push in, it does appear that we do have some root intrusion in this joint. So again, we're going to continue to push out, and we do have some more root intrusion in this joint as well. So again, we continue to push out, and again, more root intrusion in this joint here. As you can see, as we push through, it does appear to be fairly large root intrusion. And we push through there. What we're going to do is we're going to flush the toilet, get a little bit of water running. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we are running a little bit of water. We're going to utilize this water to help us push out, and then from there we'll pull back and take a good look. So again, as we continue to push out, it does appear that we do have some offsets in the vitreous clay. We did have some root intrusions, and again, some fairly large root intrusions as well. But again, we're just going to continue to push out. More root intrusion in that joint, and again, more root intrusion in that joint. appear that we're hit an offset in this joint here and unable to get past this point. So we're going to pause here for a moment. I'm just going to run a little more water, see if we can get up and over this area. So we're going to pause here. It does appear that we're able to get past that point. And again, more root intrusion, fairly large root intrusion. We drop down into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. I'm going to shut all our water down. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. It's just out in the middle of the street. We are deep. We're approximately 12 to 13 feet deep. And again, we did place a little orange dot of paint to identify the area. So again, we're just going to pull back. And as we pull back, you can see that this is our city sewer tie-in area here. And again, as we pull back, we do have some large root intrusion in that area. And again, very hard to determine the overall condition of the joint, just due to the fact that we do have a large root intrusion. So again, the recommendation would be to put a two-way mainline sewer cleanout at the front of the house, have the line hydrojetted and re-inspected. And then that way we'll be able to determine the overall condition of these joints with the heavy root intrusion. At this point, we're unable to see those joints. So again, as we continue to pull back, got a little bit of concrete overpour in that joint. And then that joint appeared to be in fair condition. But again, as we pull back, we're pulling back into the root intrusion. And more root intrusion in that joint. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, more root intrusion in that joint. So again, as we pull back, we do have multiple root intruded joints throughout the ditchless clay sewer line. So again, we would recommend possibly installing a two-way mainline sewer cleanout at the front of the property. And again, we did place an orange flag to identify that area and have the line hydrojetted and re-inspected. So again, we're continuing to pull back. Again, as we pull back, we're going to come back and we're going to run into some more larger root intrusions. It does appear to be a crack in that joint there from about the 7 o'clock area going all the way up to about the 12 o'clock area. Again, as we pull back, you can see we have more root intrusion. And again, we pull back and a fairly large root intrusion in this area. You can see this area is completely root intruded. As I pull back, you see that's quite a bit of root intrusion in that area. So again, more root intrusion in that joint. So again, the recommendation would be possibly to excavate at the front of the house, install a two-way mainline sewer cleanout, and again have the line re-inspected. And again, that will give us a good idea of what's going on with the vitreous clay sewer line. And again, as we pull back, we transition into what appears to be cast iron waistline. Cast iron waistline does have quite a bit of buildup and scaling. If a mainline sewer cleanout was installed at the front of the house, we could run a picote tool through the cast iron waistline and descale the cast iron waistline and get a lot of the scaling and buildup out of the cast iron waistline. You can see it does have quite a bit of buildup and scaling. Like at least a good 1/3 of the pipe has got a lot of buildup and scaling there at the bottom. So again, we continue to pull back. As we pull back, we transition into black ABS waistline. And right here in this transition, it does appear that we are holding water. As you can see here, we're holding water in this area. You can see we do have approximately a 15-foot belly in this area. In this area here, we possibly need to be strapped. Look underneath the house and see if we can get it strapped and lift this belly up and out. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And make a little bit of a turn. And pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.